As you guys might know, I'm a console player. And yes, I mean the Nintendo Switch. I don't mean the PlayStation or the Xbox. I just love playing Nintendo Switch games. And I captured this Nintendo Switch gameplay with my capture card, an Elgato one. The Elgato HD60S Plus. I also used the Elgato HD60S for a while, but now I'm using the Plus. And you know what the cool thing is, guys? I got this package from Elgato. And they made a new one. They made a new capture card, the HD60X. And we're gonna unpack it and we're gonna see how it works and how we can set it up. We need to open it here. All right, now we can pull it out. Little paper. And we see the instructions for setting it up here. We've got some cables, USB to USB-C cable here. This seems to be HDMI to HDMI. And this is the capture card itself. I do have to say, when I saw the box, I thought it was going to be bigger, but you know, if it's smaller, it's better because then it takes up less space, right? And we can see that on this side, there are two HDMI ports and one USB-C. The USB-C is for the USB-C cable that goes to your PC. Then we have an HDMI in, which goes from your console to the capture card. And we have an HDMI out, which goes from your capture card through your screen to actually show you the footage. You do not need this if you look at the gameplay in your OBS. But if you want low latency, you can put it on your screen. And there's also a sticker included. And I think this is a little warranty guide. And I think that's it. Yeah. Because we don't need instructions because they're on the box right here. It basically says the same as I did with the in and out and the USB. And it says that you need to download the software at elgato.com/download. That's about it. So this capture card is basically an improved version of the HD60 Plus. Because the Switch has limitations of its own, this card is perfect for the Switch. But if you have a dual PC setup, or you do have a setup with a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox X or S, you want to use this capture card because it will capture more of the quality of your PC or one of your consoles that is the next gen console. I know this is also a next gen console because it's the Switch OLED. However, the Switch decided to have less good specs because, well, it isn't this super compact thing that you need to bring on the go, right? So you can't have that many specs in there. What I want to do now is, because the Switch doesn't capture better on this one than it does on the old one, is I want to put two PCs on it. Because with dual PC setups, you are going to see a difference. So let's go to the PCs and go to OBS and see how it looks like if we put this into OBS with a second PC. So right now I'm behind my PC, my boyfriend is behind his PC playing Elden Ring. We connected his screen to the capture card to my PC to actually record it on here, on this PC. Well, we have OBS open in the PC that we put the USB in. Then if we click on the plus and add a capture device, we can call it HD60X. Okay. And here we can find the game capture HD60X. And we can see that he is playing the game here. I don't hear the audio right now, but if we would go to advanced audio properties and we would put it on monitor and output, I would be able to hear it. Quietly riding on his horse, so... Oh, yeah, that guy was making sounds. As you can see, the sounds are coming in here as well. If you buy this capture card and you try to record your screen on another PC, you need a way to get the audio to this PC. Right now what we've done is we use the Chatlink Pro, which allows us to record the audio sent to these headphones, and they are coming through in the capture card itself. Because the capture card does have a slot to put the Chatlink Pro in. As you can see, it looks pretty good. Nim's got a pretty good PC, so the graphics are on probably medium or high, maybe even. They're on high. Yeah, the settings are on high right now. Thanks, Tim, for showing. Can you do a thumbs up if you can play without any delay? Yes? Good? You don't have any troubles with it. What I'm wondering myself is, could I play without delay from this PC? Oh, he's gonna do a boss. But it looks pretty good, and he doesn't seem to have any trouble on his part playing the game. What I do wonder though is, if I would play the game here looking at this screen, the one that's connected through the capture card, would I have any delay or not at all? I want to test that out in a second as well. But I don't want to, like, you know, stop him from this boss fight, because that will be... He's winning. Oh, what's this? Fire! Well, GG's. If you can play Elden Ring by going through here, I don't think you've got problems with delay or anything like that. Nim, can I have the controller for a second so I can see if I have delay while I look at the screen? Okay, I'm like really awkwardly having the controller in my hand, but I don't think I have delay. Yeah, I don't feel anything wrong with it, guys. I'm sitting in a very awkward spot because the cable, like, we're playing with a controller on a PC, and that means that the cable is just, it's just not long enough, but that's all right. Normally you just get a longer cable or play with mouse and keyboard, right? But yeah, it seems like I don't have delay even looking at this screen when playing the game. Definitely gonna use this new capture card because I'm really liking it so far. I also really dig the design because, you know, the cables in the back is a lot nicer than on the sides because you don't have a way to actually fix your cable management. And to be honest, my cable management isn't great anyway. So every help I can get, you know, I take that. Thank you so much, Elgato, for sending me this capture card. I really appreciate it. Definitely gonna use it. But I still have to say that my favorite Elgato product is the Stream Deck. So I'm gonna send you to this playlist all about the Elgato Stream Deck. See you there.